Hi. Today I would like to talk to you about a somewhat serious topic. There are a lot of so-called scandals swirling around the Obama administration. There's like the NSA scandal and the IRS scandal, where a bunch of organizations got together and they applied for this charitable status, this tax-exempt status, which was supposed to be reserved for nonprofits who were doing community work. And it says right in the application that you're not supposed to do political campaigning for this, and they were doing political campaigning, and they got set aside for special scrutiny, and in the end they actually got their tax-exempt status anyway. So again, what scandal? But whatever. That's not what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the NSA scandal, and I want to this operation, this data mining operation, which consists of collecting data from telephone calls, internet usage, and emails, pretty much all electronic communications for every single American. And this has been done, this has been going on, by the way, since 2006. So it predates the present the present administration. That's actually not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the people who are expressing concerns for their privacy because of this. And the big thing is that, privacy is actually gone. We gave up our privacy. Nobody took it from us. We gave it up, and we gave it up willingly. We gave up our privacy when we decided to live our lives on this global public network, this internet. Pretty much, if you are a heavy internet user such as myself, where you post your location, you post your activities, you put messages in Facebook, messages on Twitter. I post photographs on Instagram that pinpoint my location at any given time. I've surrendered my privacy. It's gone, and I gave it up voluntarily, and I don't have any regrets about that. And when you consider the threats to your person that are out there, the government spying on you is the least of your problems. We have corporate spying all the time, and I'm going to reference an earlier video that I made about Windows 8 and how I detest Windows 8, which I'm still using, by the way, but I don't like it. And as soon as I can, I'm going to downgrade this computer and I'm going to go back to Windows 7, because Windows 8 is chock full of spyware. Your computer is now a spying device, and it records your preferences. It records the sites that you go to, it records the services that you use, and this information is not being gathered by the government. It's being gathered by corporate interests. And you can be kind of glass half full about it and saying, well, they're just recording my preferences so they can serve me better. And maybe that's true, maybe that's not. But the fact remains is, your privacy's gone, and you gave it away. And so you have corporations that are spying on you, and there are also people who are gathering your personal information so they can do identity theft, and that's a much greater risk to you than the internet, than the government spying on you. And also, there's of course the Nigerian prince that has $10 million that he's just itching to get rid of, and he's going to give it to you. The fact of the matter is, privacy is a thing of the past, and because that's just the life we're living right now. And there's the only way to avoid that, the only way to completely maintain your privacy, is to have no electronic devices, and to go and live in a shack in the middle of the woods somewhere. That really doesn't sound like my cup of tea. And as far as this world that we're living in right now, I would just have to go back to my favorite quote from Star Trek, where Captain Picard is confronting the omnipotent Q, and this is about the universe, but I'm going to adapt it and paraphrase it to make it about the internet. And the quote goes, "It's not safe out here. It's wondrous, with treasures to satiate desires both subtle and gross, but it's not for the timid." And that's the thing too. If you are really so concerned about your privacy, then you need to stay off the internet. You need to not have a smartphone, and you need to just not live in a heavily populated area. The NSA thing, that's happened. It's been going on for 7 years now. There haven't been mass incarcerations. There haven't been gulags set up. There haven't been the FEMA camps that everybody's talking about. This stuff isn't happening. And the fact remains that even if the government was as corrupt as some people say it was, then there actually wouldn't have to be any mass incarcerations anyway. They can just fly a drone to your house. I prefer to live in a world where that's not happening. And since there's really nothing I can do about it anyway, I'm gonna believe that the government is not as bad as people say it is. And I'm just either way, I'm just going to continue to live my life, even though the fact is I don't have any privacy. Excuse me. I combat this whole thing by having a life that is so dull and ordinary nobody would want to look into it very much anyway. So that's how I feel about it. I would love to hear your opinions and feelings. If you would like to pardon me again, leave me a comment. But till then, keep calm, carry on. Bye.